Welcome to the Professional Updating Initiative on Climate Change Policy. So far, IUCN's climate change policy work has focused on the international level. We had a big build-up last year for the UNFCCC 15th Conference of the Parties that was held in Copenhagen. Regional colleagues were engaged in this work, following the negotiations throughout the year, engaging policy advocacy work at national level, supporting national delegates prepare for the COP, and other activities. Copenhagen didn't achieve what the world expected, but dealing with climate change remains as urgent as ever. National and regional policies are all the more critical to bring about real change on the ground, as well as bringing pressure to create an international climate change deal. Based on this need and on feedback received from a number of regional colleagues, we decided to start up this professional updating initiative on climate change policy. The idea of this course is to help you in supporting colleagues, members and governments in climate change policy making at national level, and to advocate for IUCN's policy position to ensure that we have, as a union, a strong and coherent policy message across the globe. We carried out a survey to assess how best to deliver this course. The feedback we got from you suggested using a combination of self-paced e-learning modules and interaction through email, web, video and teleconferencing. As for the content of the course, you expressed interest in a number of key issues: science, the UNFCCC process and the current negotiations, finance, adaptation, mitigation, national policy and IUCN's position. We'll aim to touch on all these topics, and we'll deal with them specifically from a climate change policy perspective. We've got a large number of participants who wanted to take the course. However, given we want to have some space for true interaction between participants, we had to limit the numbers. You were chosen because your work is directly engaged in climate change policy work in some form. This course will provide you with an overview of key issues related to climate change policy at both international and national level. How you apply this knowledge in your own work will be down to you. What we're hoping is to form a learning community that can support you in doing that. The course works like this. First, you receive an email alert with a video introducing the next module. That's what you're watching right now. Secondly, we'll hold a teleconference and we'll have 2 different calls to cover different time zones. And there we'll discuss the previous module and any questions arising, as well as presenting the next module. You then get to take the course online on the website. This is an e-learning module. Basically, it looks a lot like a PowerPoint presentation with links and questions to test your knowledge. Depending on how much you know on the given topic and if you're keen to do further reading, etc., it should take you on average about a couple of hours to take each module. The modules are then further cut down into thematic lessons. The course website has a whole set of materials and information. Once you've logged into the course website, you land onto the home page. This is where you can start taking the modules. The modules will come up one by one. First, you'll be taking the module on science. Later on, we'll have a second module on the UNFCCC process. Third, we'll go through IUCN's position. And then finally, we'll end with a module on national policy making. On the website, you can also participate in an online forum discussion. You'll be expected to post at least one comment and reply to another participant's comment for each module. This will be a great opportunity to increase learning across the regions. Here you can also find key documents for each module and further reading. You can also look again at the videos and listen to the teleconferences. The course will run from the 6th of September until the end of November. This is just in time before the next UNFCCC COP16, which will be held in Cancun, Mexico. So you'll have good opportunity to engage in policy advocacy work and supporting national delegations in the build-up to that event. You'll need to spend around a couple of hours each week in the next 3 months on this course. At the end, we'll be issuing a certificate to all participants. As I mentioned early on, the initiative focuses on 4 key aspects of climate change policy. The first module will be on science. This module will explain why science is important for international and national policy making. After taking the module, you'll be able to describe key signs of climate change, of the greenhouse gas effect, and impacts of climate change. You'll be able to list the main human activities causing climate change and to explain the concepts of adaptation and mitigation. The first teleconferences will be held on the 9th and 10th of September. In the first call, we encourage you to briefly present yourself to the group, Ask any questions you have about the initiative, the login process and the homepage, and questions about the first e-learning module on science. This is an exciting opportunity for all of us to learn from each other and make IUCN's climate change policy work more effective. Good luck with the course, and if you have any questions, please email any one of us on the training team or ask your questions during the teleconferences. I'll speak to you soon.